perfect. I want this sign to be the first thing the Hilliards see when they arrive.
I don't know about this, Mr. E.
Oh, you're right, Danny. Here, I'll take care of it.
That wasn't what I meant.
And look, here is a picture of Spider-Man's wife.
I didn't even know he was married.
Oh, sure, for years. Hey, you want to see his apartment? I got the floor plans in
Maybe
here.
later, bud.
Mr. Ernst, what are you doing?
Putting up this special welcome sign for the Hilliards.
Great. Who are the Hilliards?
Mrs. Edith Hilliard happens to be the president of the Daughters of the Pioneers of the Eastern States. She and her son Richard should be here in a couple of hours.
Daughters of the what?
The Daughters of the Pioneers of the Eastern States. It's a bunch of rich ladies that get together once a year, throw a big party, and then gossip about whoever doesn't show up.
Mrs. Hilliard said she might be willing to hold the Daughters of the Pioneers annual dinner dance right here at the ranch. Boy, that would really put us on the map with the society crowd, huh?
Maybe the society crowd doesn't like signs. Right, Brad?
Actually, Mr. Ernst, they don't like to draw attention to themselves. They're a pretty snooty bunch.
Oh, don't be silly. Everybody likes a little attention.
The Daughters of the Pioneers of what?
The Eastern States, I already told you.
There. Now, how does that look?
I think I have some work to do.
Right.
Me too.
Welcome, dopes. Dad, you may want to rethink this.
Mal, you're going to be late.
Oh, no, I won't. Which one?
Why don't you just wear what you have on?
I want to look nice. The Hilliards are arriving today.
Who cares?
Brad.
Mel, I just don't understand why we have to make such a big fuss over a couple of visiting dopes.
Well, neither do I. I'm just doing what Mr. Ernst told us to do. How does my hair look?
It's fine.
Maybe I should wear it down.
Oh, Mel, I think you're getting a little carried away.
Oh, come on, Brad, admit it. Aren't you just a little bit curious about Richard Hilliard? I mean, what if he's gorgeous and unbelievably charming?
He wasn't when he was 12.
You know him?
I met him once. Aren't you ready yet?
Wait a second. When did you meet Richard Hilliard?
I told you. He was 12 and I was 11. The Hilliards came to Grosse Pointe for some kind of charity thing, and we gave them a ride back to their hotel. What are you looking for now?
My earrings. Well, what was he like? Was he cute?
No, he was an obnoxious little creep. He tore my favorite party dress, spilled orange soda in my hair, and then threw up on the chauffeur.
Lots of people get car sick.
Oh, no, Mel. He wasn't car sick, not Richard. He did it out of spite. Anyway, that was a long time ago, and I wouldn't recognize him, and I'm sure he wouldn't recognize me, which is fine as far as I'm concerned. There, I told you everything. Now can we get going?
Yes, I just gotta find my earrings. I know they're here someplace.
Oh, Melody, we'll be here all day. Here, just borrow mine, okay?
Thanks. Oh, I still think it looks better down. Wait a second, Brad, I think they're here. It must be Richard. Oh, he is gorgeous.
He's all yours, Mel. I am not interested. Here, these are my favorites.
Thanks.
Just be careful with them. They're family heirlooms, and my mom would kill me if I lost them.
Oh, wait a second. Don't you have any cheap fake ones?
No.
Brad, forget it. I'll just find my own. These are too valuable. I know they're
Melody,
here someplace.
where are the earrings? I insist.
Oh, thanks. I promise I'll take great care of them. Brad, you're the best. I'll see you later.
Oh, Mal, you forgot your name tag.
And this is our boathouse where, well, where we keep the boats. And that over there, of course, is our very own little lake where we use the boats after we take them out of the boathouse, of course, because...
Thank you, Mr. Ernst. It's been a lovely tour and so thorough. But I still don't think your charming little ranch is the right place for our dinner dance. The only reason I agreed to come here at all is because my son Richard is simply bored to tears with Europe.
The bar none would be perfect, Mrs. Hilliard. I'm sure we can make you and the rest of the dopes very comfortable here.
Mr. Ernst, we don't refer to ourselves by that word.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you have 3 days to impress me. But I warn you, Benjamin, I'm one tough negotiator.
Well, I love a challenge, Edith. Do you mind if I call you Edith?
I'd rather you didn't. Oh, Benjamin, be a dear and take down that dreadful sign over the entry.
Right away, Mrs. Hilliard.
Oh, Richard. Richard, dear.
In a minute, Mother.
Don't move.
Okay.
To Steven. Here are your life jackets, and if you need any more, just get them from the boathouse. All right, Betty?
Okay, thanks, Dan.
See ya.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
do you work here? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have any ice in my room. That's room 6.
Room 6. No problem. There's an ice machine right outside your door. Just help yourself.
No, you work here. I don't. You get the ice. Try and remember Danny.
And then I went to equestrian school. Mel, why do you want to know all this stuff anyway?
Because, Brad, this is interesting to me. I mean, we've been bunkmates for such a long time, and there's still so much we don't even know about each other. What was the name of that school again?
The Clarewood Academy.
And that was...
Till the 6th grade.
Okay.
Mel, you've got ink all over your hands.
Oh, geez, I do. Oh, I wanted to ask you, can I borrow one of your sweaters?
Sure. Mel,
Great.
you've got ink everywhere. What have you been doing?
So then you went to boarding school?
Yeah, the Madison School, which I hated, but I got to do a lot of writing, and we also went on a lot of really neat school trips.
Oh, I love school trips. Once we took one to Washington, D.C. Did you ever go there?
No, we kind of went to Switzerland for a ski weekend.
Oh, really? Oh, so then you must know a lot of foreign languages then.
No, not really. I can say Paris c'est magnifique. Paris is great. And I can also say my name in 7 languages.
Really?
Oh, hey, yeah, you forgot this.
Oh, in a minute.
So, did you meet Richard Hilliard?
Yeah, and you know, Brad, you were completely wrong about him. He is the nicest, sweetest guy.
That has to be the most obnoxious guy I've ever met.
Yeah, Danny, you should have popped one right in the face.
What happened?
The guy practically ordered me to get him some ice like I was some kind of servant.
That is terrible.
Yeah, all I can say is I'll be glad when Richard Hilliard checks out. Come on, buddy.
Now that is the Richard Hilliard I know.
And then I went to the Clarewood Academy.
I knew it. You can always tell a Clarewood girl. Say, is Mrs. Fraser still there? Oh, what a silly question. How would you know? You probably haven't been back since 6th grade.
I can't say I have. I'm sure she's still there, though. Good old Mrs. Fraser.
Oh, what a beast.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, after Clarewood, I went to the Madison School. Yeah, the Madison School, and I just simply hated boarding school.
Oh, who doesn't?
But we did go on some wonderful class trips. Once, we took a ski weekend to Switzerland.
So did we. Where'd you go?
Well, you know, there only really is one place.
Of course, yes.
In Switzerland. You know those mountain things where people ski and...
Never mind about Switzerland. Tell me, what did you really think of Paris?
Paris, c'est magnifique.
Ah, je suis devenu très malade à Paris.
Paris, c'est magnifique.
I got very sick in Paris. Paris is great. You are very funny.
Yeah.
Yes. And now, for the actual dinner, I was thinking we do a great chili.
We always have cracked crab.
How appropriate. Yes, buddy?
That's the difference between cracked crab and chili, Dad.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Dad, per person.
Our chili really is very delicious, Mrs. Hilliard, and oh, so good for you. Lots of fiber.
Oh, Benjamin, you're so droll. Now, as for dessert,
Really,
I was
can't
thinking...
tell you how wonderful it is to finally meet someone I can relate to. Someone I can really trust.
Melody, why aren't you at the pool?
That's very pushy of you, Mr. Ernst. Do you always speak to your guests that way?
Well, no, you see, but Melody is...
Richard, is this your mother?
Yes. Mother, I'd like you to meet Melody Hanson of the Grosse Pointe Hansons.
Oh, how do you do, dear?
Grosse Pointe Hansons. No, I'm sorry, there's been a little mistake here. You see, Melody is...
Late. Very, very late. It was a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Hilliard. Bye, Richard. I'll see you later, okay?
Where? When? Why does she keep running off like that?
I don't know, but she's obviously a girl of breeding. At least you get a decent clientele here, Benjamin.
Oh, yes, we certainly do, Mrs. Hilliard. I'm so confused.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Jeannie. I took care of the guests in bunk 3, okay?
Okay,
Brad,
thanks.
Hey, Dan.
this note's for you. It's from that rich jerk.
Really? This must be some kind of mistake. This couldn't be for me.
He told me to give it to the girl from Grosse Pointe. You're the only girl from Grosse Pointe, aren't you?
As far as I know, I am.
Huh? No, it's for you.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Meet me at the Love Swing, Richard? Oh, wow. Hi, you wanted to see me?
I didn't want to see you. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for someone, so if you could find some other place to hang out, I'd appreciate it.
Hey, wait a minute. You told Danny
To give this to the girl from Grosse Pointe. That stupid boy, he got the wrong girl.
You mean there's somebody else here from Grosse Pointe? Well, who is she? Maybe I know her.
I hardly think you travel in the same circles.
It's not a big town. I know a lot of people.
You do seem familiar.
I think I'd remember you. What's your friend's name?
Melody Hanson, do you know her?
No, sorry.
Well, she went to the Clairwood Academy. Does that help?
I bet she went to the Madison School, too.
That's right. How did you know that?
That's where all the rich girls go. I'm sorry, I guess I don't know your friend after all.
Well, that's too bad. She's wonderful.
Sounds like you really like her.
Yeah, I feel like we belong together, like champagne and caviar, like Rolls and Royce.
Well, I guess you better get this to the right girl then.
Hi. Oh, after I borrowed your sweater, I realized I didn't have anything to go with it, so I borrowed the shorts, also the necklace and the shoes.
Sure, it's all right, Mel. Borrow whatever you want.
Oh, thanks.
As a matter of fact, my stuff is your stuff. My life is your life.
It's really sweet of you, Brad.
Going out with Richard?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, what do you guys talk about?
You know, just the normal getting to know you type stuff.
Like where you went to school and stuff like that.
Right. So, anyway, I don't want to keep Richard waiting, so...
Melody, how'd you like boarding school? Richard and I had our own little chat.
You didn't tell him.
What do you think?
Look, Brad, I can explain.
Bet you can't.
No, see, everything was a big mistake. He thought your earrings were my earrings, and when I said they were family heirlooms, he thought I meant my family, and then I called my mother a dip.
That's really low, Mel.
I know.
My mother's a dip. And frankly, the dips blow the dopes out of the water. Not that I care about that stuff. But you know, Richard is going to freak when he finds out the truth.
Well, I'm just not gonna tell him.
What?
Brad, he's only here for one more day.
And then what?
And then I'll think of something else. Look, just don't ruin this for me. Didn't you ever lie to impress a guy?
Not like that. Sooner or later, you're going to have to tell him the truth.
I know.
Melody, if he likes you, it won't matter where you went to school or where you're from.
You know, you're right. I'm gonna go tell him.
Good. Melody, forgot your name tag.
Thanks.
Mother, it's too confining indoors.
Well, I suppose we could have the reception outdoors instead of in that miserable lodge.
I suppose.
Mrs. Hilliard, I think we came up with a solution to that little menu problem. Tell her, buddy.
Prefab crab. It's not real crab.
But an incredible crab-like substance. What do you think?
I think you can't do anything without my guidance. Come along, Benjamin.
Yes, ma'am.
Richard?
Hi.
Hi.
I was looking for you all morning. I'd just about given up.
Richard, we have to talk.
You sound so serious.
I am. Gosh, I have had the best time with you.
Oh, me too.
But there's kind of something I haven't told you about myself.
I always knew there was a mysterious side to you. Okay, what is it?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to tell you.
You got booted out of the debutante's ball.
No.
Flunked table manners?
No.
You're, not a natural blonde.
No, it's nothing like that. It's really nothing that awful.
Well, even if it was, how can you think it could change anything? Don't you have any faith in me?
Oh, of course I do.
Well, what's your deep, dark secret?
Well, it's just that, that is too silly to even mention. So let's just forget about it, okay?
Melody, where have you been? Did you forget about lunch?
No, of course not.
Melody, what's going on?
Nothing. I switched with Brad.
Oh, thanks. I can't handle 6 tables by myself.
Melody, I don't want to tell you what to do, but it's not such a good idea to be so friendly with the help.
Friendly with the help?
He's kidding.
I don't think so.
Look, just please let me handle this, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Melody, what's going on? Is that your big secret? Are you seeing somebody else? Are you seeing that guy?
No, of course not. No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it? Why are you scared to tell me?
Just promise me that nothing will change no matter what.
All right, I promise nothing will change.
Okay, then. This is my big secret. I'm not rich. I'm not even a guest here. I work here.
You work here.
Oh, I feel so much better now that I've told you. You wouldn't believe how worried I was over a silly little thing like that.
Is this some kind of joke? You're kidding, right? Of course you are.
No, I'm not. I really do work here. I'm the lifeguard. But I also wait tables, clean rooms, answer phones, just like Danny and Brad. I never went to any of those fancy schools. I'm not even from Grosse Pointe. Brad is. I really didn't mean to lie to you, but I just wanted to impress you.
You went through all this just to impress me?
Yeah, I guess you should be flattered, huh?
Flattered? That some employee lied to me? I bet this whole time you were just after my money.
How could you think that?
Look, Melody, is that even your real name, Melody?
Yes.
Just do me a big favor. Stay out of my sight. Oh, by the way, my room needs towels.
Richard Hilliard is dirt. No, wait, not dirt. Organic sod.
Danny waited on the Hilliards at lunch today. They sent everything back.
Twice.
You should have popped him one.
There's got to be some way to get back at him without losing our jobs.
Well, isn't there some kind of weird Indian curse you could put on him?
Get real, buddy.
You guys, I'm sure if we work on it, there's got to be something we can do.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, Mel. Don't you guys have some vacuuming to do?
Yeah, call us if you need us.
So, you told him?
He said he never wanted to see me again.
What a creep.
No, Brad, it was my fault. I never should have lied to him. If I had told him the truth, everything would be fine.
Melody, you're making me very angry. Richard dumped you because you're not a rich snob like he is. Okay, so you shouldn't have lied to him, but that doesn't change what he is.
Oh, Brad, I really, really liked him. And I just thought he liked me too.
He did, Mel. He's just a moron. He runs in his family. Did he ever tell you how his family made their family fortune?
I don't know, he's kind of vague about it. He said they manufacture some kind of household product.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
It's not something they like to talk about ever. Make you feel any better?
Yeah, a little. I gotta go get the rest of the linen. Okay.
I finally remembered you. Bradley Taylor.
My day is a success.
So, how's your chauffeur?
He's fine. We had his uniform dry cleaned. Everything is great.
Well, good. I, thought you might like to have this.
What is this?
My phone number. I'm leaving today.
Oh, I'm heartbroken, Richard.
Come on. Bradley, people like us, we belong together.
I thought you liked Melody.
She's pleasant enough, but definitely N-O-K. You know, not our kind.
Yes, Richard, I'm familiar with the expression. I'm even embarrassed to say I've used it once or twice, but that was a long time ago. I'm not that person anymore. You know, you come here, you trash my friends, and because our parents are in the same tax bracket, you expect me to fall all over you? I'd rather die.
Does this mean you're not interested?
Very good, Richard. You got the picture.
You know, you really are slime, Richard. The big joke is that I ever thought you were worth impressing. Why don't you just go slither away before I call an exterminator?
Brad, call me.
Oh! If only I could find a way to get back at him. Something really... Oh.
Humiliating.
Yes!
Well, Mrs. Hilliard, you drive a hard bargain, but I think we've finally reached an agreement.
It appears so.
Just sign right there in the dotted line.
Oh, Richard, see to it they load the trunk correctly.
right down there. See all those little dots there?
One moment, I'm reading.
Oh, Richard, I've changed my mind. What was that number again?
I knew you'd reconsider.
Well, everything appears to be in order.
Wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy.
Of course, you will be getting rid of these horrid little teenagers you have scampering about.
Horrid little...
The daughters of the pioneers expect a certain standard of decorum. You understand.
Yes, of course, I understand perfectly.
Good.
Well, Edie, I don't think this is going to work out. You and your dopes are going to have to find some other place.
What?
Miss Hilliard, your car's ready.
Ciao, Edie.
Richard, get into this car. Really, I have never been treated so ridiculously in my...
What is...